Hello class 8, hope you all are good. And today in this video we will continue chapter number 4, atomic structure in chemistry. In previous video we have already discussed about the structure of an atom, that an atom has 3 subatomic particles: protons, neutrons and electrons. The center part of an atom is called nucleus, and protons and neutrons are present in the nucleus, while electrons, they revolve around the nucleus in different shells, and electrons carry negative charge while protons carry positive charge, and number of protons are always equal to number of electrons, and neutrons, they don't have any charge. Okay, now today let's continue first what atomic number and what is mass number. Mendeleev in 1869, he classified elements systematically in a table, and he called that table a periodic table, right? Similarly, that time that table was called Mendeleev periodic table, and he arranged the element in an increasing order of their atomic weight, means according to their increasing order of their mass number. Right, and he gave a table form in which there were 18 vertical columns were there and 7 horizontal rows were there. But due to some drawbacks, later on Moseley, he gave modern periodic table, and this time in modern periodic table he arranged the element in their increasing order of their atomic number. Right. So the question is, what is atomic number and what is mass number? Now let's first we'll discuss about what is atomic. Now what is atomic number? Actually, the number of unit positive charge carried by the nucleus of an atom is called what? Atomic number. All of you know, in this in an atom, in the center of an atom there is a nucleus, right? And in nucleus what is present? Proton and neutron, right? And around it, what are there? Different shells or orbits are there, and in these orbits what are present? Electrons. What are present? Electrons are present. Okay, you know that number of protons which are present in the nucleus of an atom, they are always equal to the number of electrons, because actually an atom is a neutral particle, right? It means if it contains positive charge, it also contains same number of negative charge. The atomic number of an element is equal to the number of protons. So what you will say, number of protons is equal to, but you know that an atom is electrically neutral, so number of protons are equal to number of electrons. So we can say that atomic number of an element is also equal to the number of electrons, and atomic number is denoted by Z. So Z is equal to number of protons, and which is also equal to number of electrons. It means if atomic number is what? If atomic number is 11, then number of protons are also 11 and number of electrons are also 11. Or if we know the number of electrons are simply 11, the number of protons are also 11 and atomic number is also 11, right? And atomic number is denoted by Z. So Z is equal to P, which is also equal to E. E is number of electron. Now next is your mass number. Now mass number is actually, it is equal to the total number of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom of an element. So since electrons, they carry negligible mass, so mass of an atom is almost the mass of the protons and neutrons in the nucleus of the atom, and mass number is always denoted by a capital A, and capital A, that is your mass number, is always equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Understood? So if we can say, if number of protons are how many? 11, and number of neutrons are suppose 12. So what is your mass number? That is your how much? 23. Right? or suppose mass number is given and proton number is given, you can easily find out the number of neutrons. How you will find out the number of neutrons? What you will do, number of neutrons is equal to mass number minus number of protons. Understood? So look at here, in atom of hydrogen, there's mass, atomic number is also 1 and mass number is also 1. So how many protons are there? 1, because atomic number is 1. Electrons are also 1 because atomic number is 1. But neutron are how many? 0. Why? Because neutrons is equal to, how you will find out the number of neutrons? Is equal to A minus P. And what is A? That is your mass number. Mass number is 1 and number of proton is also 1. So 1 minus 1 is your 0. Right? That's why neutron numbers in hydrogen is 0. Understood? Now in the same way here, look at here, atom of carbon. It contains this 12 is a mass number and 6 is a atomic number. Always remember, mass number is always more than just double or more than double to the atomic number. So if atomic number is 6, so number of protons are also 6. If atomic number is 6, so number of electrons are also 6. Or simply if proton is 6, so naturally electrons are also 6, because all of you know number of protons are always equal to number of electrons. But number of neutron, how you will find out the number of neutron? That is your same, n is equal to A minus P, right? And A is your what? 12 and P is your 6. So n is equal to A minus P. A is 12, at mass number is 12 and number of proton are 6. So what's your how many neutrons are there? That is your 6. That's why the neutron number in a carbon is 6. Understood? In this way we can just find out the number of proton, neutron and electron if we know the mass number and what? Atomic number. Let's discuss one question, that question number 6. Define the term atomic number. You know, you can define it easily because atomic number is always equal to the number of protons. But now what is asking, if an atom has an atomic number, how much? That is your 11. And state the number of proton. How many proton would be there? If number of if atomic number is 11, then number of protons is equal to, what you will say? Proton is equal to also 11. Why? In bracket you will write that Z is equal to P. What is Z? That is your atomic number. Right? So the number of protons are 11. Next he is asking number of electrons. Now number of electrons, how you will find out the number of electrons? E is equal to, you know that P. Number of electron is always equal to number of proton. So how many electrons are there? Protons are 11. So electrons are also 11. Understood? The same way here, mass number, define the term mass number. Now if an atom B has mass number 35, right, and atomic number is given 17, state the number of proton, electron and neutron. How the mass number is given according to that question? 35. Atomic number is given 17. How you will find out number of protons? Protons number is always equal to, what you will say, atomic number. So how many atomic number is here? That is 17. So number of protons becomes 17. In bracket you will also write down that Z is always equal to P. That is why what? Number of protons are 17. Now number of electrons are how many? Also 17. Why? Because number of proton is always equal to number of electrons. Right? Then number of neutrons, how you will find out the number of neutrons? Mass number minus, mass number is denoted by what? It is always denoted by A, and your atomic number is denoted by Z. So how you will find out number of neutrons? What you will say? A minus P. Why A minus P? because all of you know that A is equal to what? P plus N. So how you will find out the N? N is equal to A minus P. So A is how much? 35 and P is your 17. So what's your answer? That is your 18. Right? So number of neutrons are 18. Understood? So just children do practice of these to how to find out the number of proton, electrons and neutrons. Okay children, thank you.